Así dile. Vaya Santos.
It's so exciting to be able to come out here on Derby week and just come back to the backside, and then you're walking around, you're hanging around, waiting for Dale Romans to bring his horses off the track to talk to him, and oh, there's Shackelford. When we were up at Saratoga, he had a dirt pit. He'd come off the track and they'd let him go down and just roll around in this dirt pit, and it was just so much fun to watch him. He's like a horse that really seems to enjoy what he's doing a whole lot more than a lot of the other ones. He really gets into being a racehorse, you know? I would get totally concerned if the owner of the horse that I'm training, days before the Kentucky Derby, answers the question, how do you think you're going to do? And he says, oh, we're going to win. And it's like, oh, yeah, how about if we're going to run one?
No, why are we entering if we don't think we're going to win? I mean, I think he's going to win. I thought he was going to win the Bluegrass. I didn't think at 3/8 pole he was going to win the Bluegrass. I thought he might get up for second and third. That last eighth, the mile closing kick was phenomenal. I mean, Hansen wasn't backing down. And I think we have the right type of horse. You don't know what kind of trip you're going to get, but I wouldn't trade places with anybody.
He's looked at as a closer. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I get a sense that he's not really a closer. He's just a horse that likes to get out there and cruise.
He's a horse no, he's not a cruiser horse. What he is a horse that'll do whatever the pace scenario dictates. If they're going slow, he can lay close. He's got enough athleticism. He's quick enough. If they're going really fast, he can lay back. He has a big turn of foot. I mean, he kicks.
Okay, maybe I've looked at it wrong.
He kicks. I know that I've heard that from other people too. But any horse that can go the last eighth of a mile after running a mile already in 11 and 4 has a turn of foot. That's not a grinder.
Right.
And he accelerated and got faster every eighth in that race. And the last 3/8 was so explosive. I mean, that's not a grinding type of horse.
Right. Oh, I wonder why I get that impression.
Because you watch TVG or HRT.
I don't even have cable TV. I have a rotary phone.
When they were talking that nonsense.
I don't watch those channels.
Okay.
I use my own eyes. I hate all the chatter.
I don't know why they said it on there too, but I see him totally different. I see him as a very explosive horse. When Kent's called on him, he's taken off. You don't go from 11th to 1st in the last 3/8 of a mile of a grade 1 without having an explosive turn of foot.
You think we're going to have a fast pace, like a suicidal pace? I don't see it. I think it's going to be kind of slow.
I don't think you have a suicidal pace, but if you take their speed away from them, what do those horses have? I think you let them run and hopefully go all the way. And they might. They're fast, quality horses, and speed's always dangerous.
Do you see Hansen getting out there or running more like the Gotham, where he took back a little off the leader?
I thought the Gotham was his most impressive race, but I will say in the Bluegrass it looks to me like he was a little more ranked. And it just depends on how he handles the crowd and if he stays relaxed and he doesn't get too aggressive. Treningberg will be on the lead. He's the fastest horse in the country. And he may be dangerous. He might just keep right on going.
You really worried about that?
Well, I worry about all speed horses. I think quality speed. He's quality speed.
I think so too.
And there's a chance. If he was my horse, I would want him going out there fast, try to draw everybody else out of their game, and make them chase him and see if he can keep going.
Okay, one more question, so we don't run this thing too long. We want people to stay with us.
Right.
How many do you win by?
A nose is good enough.
A nose. Okay. Dale Romans, Dullahan, Kentucky Continental.
Don't get nonsense.
As usual.